us at Politically Incorrect, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036.
All right, we were talking about knowing nothing, and we got off into a tangent at name-calling, but let me try to re-rack that and say, John, let me give you the other argument, which is people say, you know, in a democracy depends on people knowing what they're voting for, and therefore, if you don't have a knowledge of that, you are not being a good citizen, and you are not giving the country what it deserves most, which is your intellect.
Fine. Attack the Jew. Oh, politically incorrect. Congratulations.
I don't know. I think maybe a democracy is beyond that. I think we can vote whether we know or not.
Well, you can, but should you?
Or should we make it easier for people who don't know to vote?
No,
I don't think. Of course we should. What are we afraid of? Again, democracy is majority rule. Are we really that afraid of the majority? If you look at the history,
the founding fathers were.
You know, that's exactly right. At the founding of the Constitution, in order to vote, you had to be rich. That is, you had to own property, you had to be a man, and you had to be white. Now, that didn't work very well. We've expanded the pool of eligible voters, and I think our system, our country has gradually become more democratic and more fair.
That is absolutely true, as well it should.
Well,
but
Bill,
that has...
Yes. I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
If you were going to vote on whether you should ban nuclear arms or not, do you really understand that issue thoroughly?
Yes, I do. John, would you like me to explain it to you?
Yes. Yes.
What don't you understand about it?
No.
And let's start at the very, very beginning.
Well, I would just like to hear, how do you build a bomb, Bill?
It's true. Bill.
You know, I've got a friend who's got a shack in Montana who can explain it to you.
In other words, you want to get rid of something that you don't even know what it's made of. Oh, that's intelligent.
I think it's a good point. I mean, even as, I think I know.
That's not a good point. What are you talking about?
Well, listen, I think that I'm an educated woman. I think I know what I'm doing when I go to vote, and I know about some issues, but there's a bunch of issues when you get in there that are just like, yes, no, and you don't know all the propositions, and I mean, you think you're that educated going in there, but, you know, a lot of people that think they are educated really aren't, you know, totally informed of all the issues.
It is very hard to
I know one proposition. What are you doing later? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, but what's
the way you use your humor to deflect ignorance is...
He was hitting on me backstage,
so... It's a shining example to the youth of America, John.
But what's the question? I mean, is it that we need to qualify ourselves, take a test to be able to go and vote? I mean, anyone can vote right now in this country, and most people choose not to, whether they know about it or not. They just don't know.
My question was not even about voting. It was just saying when people say, you know, I don't follow anything, and therefore I'm more pure than you because I don't like to fill my head with negativity. Is that a defensible position? Because I think it might be.
I hear that from my son explaining why he didn't do his homework, but never as a reason not to vote. I don't, or to vote, or to support a person's point of view when they do vote. I don't know, that sounds like bull to me. It is.
I never said that because you're ignorant, you're pure.
No, you...
I said because I'm ignorant, I don't want to look like an idiot on your show.
Well, we're past that point. All right, we have to take a break.
If you'd like to be a member of our studio audience in Hollywood, call 213-852-2655.